Yeah. So this gotta work for now, but you can't jump for that ball. No. Let's say either you miss or the other guy does something good and puts the ball around you. Who's defending your net? Nobody. You're the last man. So if you challenge as the last man, you need to be 1,000%. Let's go with 1,000% convinced that you beat the guy, not just take a 50, because they are 2 against you. So if you take a 50 and it's neutral, the other guy's gonna come take the ball and put it in your net. You need to be convinced that you beat the guy clean and have something good with it after it. Right now, if I'm him, so if I'm him and I see this guy, I'm like, okay, so now I'm looking here, right? Because the guy under here is dead. Like, there's nothing he can do. He just threw himself without boost at the end of their zone. So I'm looking at you. Okay. We're gonna keep on going. That's perfect. Then he jumped. He rolled. Okay, he's still on the ceiling. So now yeah, okay. You're actually ultra lucky that he doesn't know how to ceiling shot. Yeah, he's too so if we draw a vertical line, his car is just slightly to this way. So when he flips, basically he's flipping that way for the game. But if his car was just like this instead, he would have get a scoop underneath it, and he clears you any day of the week. Normally you were supposed to be dead on that ball. You're lucky that he didn't do it right. And you see, he almost touched it and you weren't even close to getting to the ball. And look at your teammate. Your teammate's over there with no boost. And him, he's half boost right underneath it. So if he gets a scoop on it, he gets it and just pushes it into your empty net. You can't do that. That's a big no-no. You're last man. You can't like YOLO challenge like that. And then you're, yeah. So here, what I like to explain is that when they're attacking, okay, if we take the distance between the goal and the opponent, okay, there is a zone here that you don't want to be. You're not allowed to be here. You're either here and you challenge this ball, or you're here and you wait to defend the net. We don't care about what they do here. For example, have you noticed sometimes they take a shot and like you're in that zone and you try to jump to get it, you can't get to it, but it falls before it gets to the net. Have you noticed that? Shots that go like this, you jump, you just can't get to it. It was too high, but it hit the ground before going in the net. It was because you were in this zone. It's the same idea. Not faster, honestly, What I would have done, I would have. So the actual thing is complicated. Okay. So there are windows where you can be aggressive, and then when he has the ball, you cannot be aggressive. And then he's going to do something, and then you can, and then quickly after, you won't be able to. There's windows like that. So when here, the guy's vulnerable, but you can't go, right? You're too far. You're too far because you did that circle thing, but you know, but you didn't go, okay? But now he has control of the ball. You can't go. You know, the window's closed. There's no more going. And then I went too far. But then he had just a light touch. So you could have went. But you decided to go there. The window was closed. He was beating you to that ball. You see? Those moments that there's like he doesn't have control of the ball, and then he gets control of the ball, and then he loses control of the ball. And it's this timing that is, it's actually, it's very hard. I don't think it's Champion 1 material. But to make it simpler, here you had to decide whether you go or you don't. You have two options. You go or you don't. And if you go, you go. And you try to beat them to that ball. If you don't, you need to wait for them to give you the ball back. You can't, in the middle, decide to go challenge something. You see what I mean? Because most likely he's going to have control and beat you. So here you hesitated. Do I go? Do I not? I need to go, but I can't really. And then you were like, okay, I'll shadow. But then he didn't have a good touch. So you were like, maybe I can beat him to this ball. But it's too late because he already like recovered and went for it. And then you beat. But imagine you didn't go. And you were here. Like there's nothing dangerous. He was going in your corner. See? So it's not I had to be faster always the answer. It's one or the other depending on the situation. So because he wasn't coming straight to your net, I think I would say that you should just have waited a bit more. It's kind of weird because I'm telling you to wait a lot and to just be patient and, you know, but there was too many windows that you couldn't challenge him, and then he gets any touch around you is going to get mid because you're defending a 2v1 right now. So you cannot take those kind of risks. You know, you need, it's this that you're trying to defend, right? Not this. We don't care that he bounced it in the corner. We're trying to prevent the ball from going in the net. And when did it become dangerous for the ball to get in the net is when it got here. So if we defend this, the ball never goes in the net. If we don't challenge him, yeah, maybe he catches it towards the corner and attacks this way. Well, we challenge him there. You know, there's no rush. I don't think it's speed the issue. I think it was it started again. It started earlier. It started here where you were too close. You wanted to go. Yeah, teammate could have rotated, but he did not. And the mistake is gonna fall on you. Basically, he's as good as or as bad as the other ones, right? They're basically all the same player. They're all champion ones. And you want to climb. Okay? So for that, you need to be better than the people in the lobby. And not just like, oh yeah, I can do more difficult shot. How are you better than the people in the lobby? You make that save when your teammate makes a mistake, right? That another player at that rank wouldn't have done. Or you score that goal that another player at that rank wouldn't have scored. You know, that's how you make a difference in the lobby. How long have I been going? Okay, not that bad. Yeah, it doesn't matter much, to be honest. Yeah, they're all Champ 2, but they're not, like, rating-wise, they're not far from you. It's, if you want to be Champ 2, you need to win in Champ 2 lobbies, or else you're going to get Champ 2 and then you're going to lose and go back to Champ 1, right? So it doesn't matter what rank they are, you need to win the game that's in front of you. Like, the other day I played in the 1700 lobby, a GC3 lobby, and I was trying to, you know, I was trying to do the right thing, whether they were, you know, better than the opponents that I face usually. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing. If you're interested in getting coached, please join the Discord and open a ticket in the channel coaching request. That's about it for today. See you next time, and good luck on the grind.